I'm Alex Makovica from the Nebraska Soybean Board Studios with a midday check of today's market activity. Arlan Suderman, Chief Commodities Economist at StoneX, joins us for today's conversation. Arlan, some moderate movement here in corn and wheat, corn and soybeans, but wheat up almost 20 cents here at last check. What are the drivers behind that complex today?
Yeah, it's interesting to watch the money flow here. Generally, we're seeing positive money flow and support beneath these markets as we go through the middle of June. But wheat kind of taken off. Chart signals kind of related to it here, triggering some short covering by the funds that have been heavily short this market. There's a lot of wheat to be sold against that. When you look at the world wheat market, the Black Sea sets the cash wheat market, and we're seeing some pretty cheap prices in the Black Sea right now. So I think we have to be wary about how far we can run with this once we get past the short covering, particularly in the midst of harvest here in the United States as the winter wheat crop is being harvested, starting to pick up some momentum, which has been very slow to this point because of excessive rains. Possibly some of the reason why we see that short covering is excessive rains, which could hurt it. But there's still a lot of wheat out there once we do get it harvested that I think will be sold against it.
Okay. On the cattle side of things, live and feeder cattle within about 20 cents of unchanged here as we head into the noon hour. You had heard some cash trade yesterday, but it sounds like that's losing a little bit of steam. Is that right?
Yeah, a little bit of cash trade, about $5 below last week's levels. So a little bit of a softening in the market there. Perhaps the feeder's taken some basis, but they're looking at that August contract and the discount that it has going forward and starting to get nervous about that because they know that barbecue season tends to start winding down once we get past 4th of July weekend, and retailers are getting stocked up for that. Now, the product market still remains strong. The worry is what's beyond that.
Okay, sounds good. Arlan Suderman joins us, Chief Commodities Economist at StoneX. He will be joining us this afternoon for the channel final bell. You can tune in on our rural radio network stations. From the Nebraska Soybean Board Studios, I'm Alex Makovica.